In the truth, coming out here preaching these scriptures is supposed to do. You're supposed to be grounded in the faith, go out and teach, do your best to wake up those who are willing to learn and listen. That's how you bring in some 60-fold, some 100-fold. That's the job of us prophets, being men of the Lord. That's the only reason why we exist. That's our only purpose. Besides all the daily shit we go through in the world, might have to work, pay your bills and shit. Your real purpose for life is coming out and teaching these scriptures, whether you're doing videos or coming out here prophesying everything. So, you can get that, Zion. The Corinthians. You got something more?
This is First Corinthians 9:24. Know ye not that they which run in a race run off, but one receiveth the prize.
So this is like another parable, you could say. When people in a race, the ultimate goal is to take first place, and the second goal is to finish the race. This is another one going for the fallouts. You don't come into the truth to be like, oh, you know what, I ain't liking the way this is going, I'm gonna go back to the world. When you come into this, when you start wearing these garments, you start keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, start praying unto the name of Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, you're supposed to be ready to die for this. Go through whatever you have to go through. Get dragged through the mud, beat on, talked to, spit on. That's what you have to go through. You have to be ready to endure. Because it doesn't matter if you're in first place, second place, or 144,000th place. If you're a part of that elect, you're still going to make it. Keep going.
So run that ye may obtain. And every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things. Now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown.
So instead of everybody else in the world, they do things that contain a corruptible crown. A good example would be professional fighters. They just want a piece of fake plastic around their waist. Some bullshit like that. But it's gonna tell you what we seek after. Keep going.
But we an incorruptible.
But we seek after an incorruptible crown, the kingdom of heaven. Things that was promised to us, the rulership of this world under Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai. Having things being in righteous order, not having to wake up and be living in the ghettos anymore, not having to wake up and go work for the white man every single day, Esau. Slaving away at a damn job. Keep going.
I therefore so run, not as uncertainly, so fight.
Yep. So yeah, therefore you run not as uncertain. Fallouts is uncertain, or they would have stayed in the truth. If you're uncertain in the faith, if you always doubting and second guessing yourself in this faith, then you might not have it in you. Now you're supposed to examine yourself. Don't get me wrong. You're supposed to always examine your ways. Always make sure you're trying to do right. But if you always doubting and always just what's the word? Read that back again.
I therefore so run, not as uncertainly.
Yeah. If you're always uncertain, that's a good indication of a fallout soon to be.
So fight I, not as one that beateth the air, but I keep under my body and bring it into subjection, lest that by any means, when I have preached to others, I myself should be a castaway.
So that was Paul talking, right? Yep, Paul. Yeah, that was Paul himself. He was saying, I need to be doing these things too, so I myself aren't a castaway. I'm not beating the air like how these carnal people are. I'm trying to
You're trying to hit. Yeah. Trying to hit the mark. Man.
Trying to do what the scriptures say. Anybody can punch the damn air. But Paul himself said he has to do what he has to do, so he's not considered a castaway. Because that's what happens to fallouts. They'd be out here, double honors to the apostles, and then a couple months later they on the comment boards, y'all was wrong. Y'all was wrong on this and that. Hypocrites. That's a person who became a castaway, and he cut his own self. You got something?
This is Colossians 2:7. I'll start from 6. As ye have therefore received Yahweh Shai, Mashiach, the Lord, so walk ye in him. So have your confidence be in Yahweh Shai. Rooted and built up in him, and state. That's stable,
established.
established in the faith as ye have been taught, abounding therein with thanksgiving. And who taught us this, man? The apostles and elders, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. To be rooted and grounded in Yahushai and keep your faith in Him.
To the end. Scripture say endure to the end. Not endure for 2 months. Or not endure for 6 years and then decide to fall out. You know? Yeah, Fallout Boys, like that damn weak ass band, you know.
Verse 8, beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit.
Beware lest any man spoil you through, let's say, philosophy, vain deceit. Yeah, that's listening to other people's bullshit ass words. That's letting people get in your ear.
Flat Earth.
Yeah. That's like letting the flat Earth doctrine seep in, and then you take that in like a fucking idiot. And then, you know what, man? This flat Earth is so important, man. We gonna do our own thing. Or what else? Samaritan woman. Oh man, you know what? This is so important. Fuck everybody. We have to get this out. You know, that's some vain philosophy. You let a little whisper in the wind catch your ear, and you took the shit and ran with it. You know, you're supposed to be men in the truth. We're supposed to be smarter than that shit. You know, we might not be the smartest people intellectually when it comes to books. We might not know trigonometry. We might not know astrophysics and shit. But you're supposed to at least know the basics of these scriptures.
About his story.
You're supposed to be able to know how to fight against Satan. You don't got to be a rocket scientist to know that shit. That's the wills of the devil, man. You gonna get that?
I got something already.
Yeah, man. Come on, man. We supposed to be men out here. Like I like to say, we men. Yeah, we supposed to be fucking men, man. You can't be letting no soft shit like that slide in or some dumb shit. You know?
Yeah, there's a scripture that says they omit the weightier matters. You know, the little shit they try to focus on, but the weightier things they omit. You know.
This is James 4:6. But
23.
he that giveth more grace, whether he said God resist, wherefore he said Yahweh resisteth the proud, but giveth grace unto the humble. Submit yourselves therefore to Yahweh, resist the devil, and he will flee from you. Draw nigh to Yahweh, and he will draw nigh to you. Cleanse your hands, ye sinners, and purify your hearts, ye double-minded.
I mean to cut you off. It said, resist the devil and he'll flee. Now, if you give in, he's going to overtake you. If you just lay there, oh, you know what, man, I got this, man. You know, that's how thoughts get in. You know, good example, you might get thoughts of ill-will thoughts towards a brother for no reason. You have to fight those thoughts. If you're a true brother, don't none of your brothers got anything against you.
That's right.
You might that's just a demon fucking with you. You gotta rebuke that immediately. You can't let that seep in, because as soon as you do, you're gonna start having an evil eye towards your brethren for no reason. And if you think brothers won't detect it, you're an idiot. That brother know you looking at him sideways for no reason. A brother give you a ride everywhere, give you money, give you food, let you borrow clothes, but you got something against him. That's letting the wills of the devil seep in. You gotta resist it and rebuke those thoughts in the name of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, immediately.
Right.
Weren't we talking about that in the car?
Yeah,
like
a while back. You'll catch a thought for no man. I don't like the way brother just said that. Man, that's some bullshit, man. brothers is taking care of each other out here. If it wasn't for these Akim out here, man, hey.
Be in a terrible case, you know.
Keep going.
I'm gonna go back to 7. This is James 4:7. It says, submit yourselves therefore to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, resist the devil, and he will flee from you. Verse 8, draw nigh to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, and he will draw nigh to you. Cleanse your hands, ye sinners, and purify your hearts, ye double-minded. Be afflicted and mourn and weep. Let your laughter be turned to mourning, and your joy to heaviness.
That's the time we in right now. You know, you might joke every now and then, but you know, you shouldn't be we're not jesters right now. We can jest in the kingdom. Right now, we have to be we have to be centurions, not on the Edomite mode, but I mean like an actual guard. If you look up the word, You know, that's a stiff guard. You know, a vanguard. In other words, you know, a super soldier. You know, that's how we have to be right now. We can't be always laughing and joking. It's not the time for that. People getting killed left and right. What you always laughing for? You might be the next Michael Brown messing around, or the next Philandro Castell. You might, you know, fuck around all the time, put your hands up, and they'll still blow you across the street. So it's not time for fun and games all the time.
Right.
I got the word. I got the word resist. For resist the devil, and he shall flee. And it says to set oneself against, to withstand, resist, oppose, to set against. So fight against Satan.
You're supposed to resist against him. That's why, going back in that scripture, it says we're not as ones that beat at the air. Because when Satan jumps in your head, you can't, all right, Satan, put them gloves on, put your shin guards on, put your headgear on, we finna box this out. You know, you gotta fight him mentally. You can't physically go fight a damn demon. You just be beating on there, missing every damn shot. Looking stupid.
That demon will whoop your ass.
That dude looks stupid fighting the air, you know what I'm saying? Like, what profit is that? You know what I'm saying? Like, you can shadow box all day, but if you ain't squaring up with somebody in the ring and, you know, practice.
Everybody can look good on the damn bag. Everybody can look like they the shit on the
What did Bruce Lee say? He said, I guess he see somebody hit the bag, and he said, yeah. He said, but the bag don't hit back.
Right.
And them demons hit back. It might take you a couple months to finally get a demon to leave you alone.
Oh yeah.
And just for another one to get on you. Now you might struggle with some. I'll say brothers first coming in, you might have struggled putting down weed or something, but then you finally get over that. Now another man's woman might hit you up. Now you gotta fight that off.
It's like different levels of demons and shit. Different.
Yeah, you upgrade. Once you get strong enough to beat level 1, you gotta go to level 2. Once you beat level 2, you gotta go to level 3. You gotta keep going. You know, some brothers out here is on level 50. Some brothers out here is on level 100. You know,
the apostles, hey, the spirit.
You can get it.
This is Ephesians 4:26. 6 and 11. This says, "Be ye angry and sin not. Let not the sun go down upon your wrath. Neither give place to the devil."
It said, "Be ye angry and sin not," and the last part, "Neither give place to the devil." No, don't give him no room, no space. And that's what people who lead the faith do. You know, you can't let Satan slide, and he's been doing his thing for thousands of years. We only been around. you 20-something years old. You think you going? Hey, Satan pretty good at his damn job. All right, so you got to fight the best as you can. Don't give him no leeway. Don't go to a spiritual battle with a wooden sword. Satan coming at you with an iron spear, a shotgun, a fucking machete. Don't go to war with a wooden dagger. He'll fucking destroy you. You know, that's what happens to people. To fallouts. Reiterate. You know, they lost the battle of being brotherly. You know,
I got one. If I can I get another one quick? I'm gonna go to 11 first. This is Ephesians 6 and 11. It says, "Put on the whole." You had it.
That's right.
This says, "Put on the whole armor." Salak, put on the whole armor of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.
Now, when it's talking about put on the whole armor, does it mean it's not talking about put on some physical vanguard, put on some physical armor? It's talking about spiritually in your spirit. Put on the spiritual armor to be able to fight against Satan and his demonic thoughts that's gonna come into your head. You can't put on no damn helmet, no aluminum helmet like the motherfucking Edomites scared of aliens, so-called aliens be doing. That's not gonna. You gotta put on the spiritual armor to fight against Satan. You know, you don't have there's no breastplate, no physical breastplate that'll stop him from fucking with you. You know, what's the physical armor? How do you build up that armor? These scriptures, reading it. You'll see how the prophets and the ancients of old time did it. You'll see how King David did it. How Samuel the prophet did it. How Yahushua did it. Isaiah. How Jeremiah did it. How all these great men did it. You know.
What they do though, they prayed.
Yep.
They prayed. All them songs of David, man. They was always praying to the Most High to deliver them and to protect them. Prayer and fasting.
That's why they say cease not without praying or something like that.
Yeah, pray without ceasing.
Yeah, pray without ceasing. Yeah, kind of.
You want me to get this?
I got.
Yeah, you finish it.
You want me to get
Go
this?
get right there.
1 Peter 5, and I'll start from 6. Humble yourself, therefore, under the mighty hand of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, that he might exalt you in due time. Cast all your care upon him, for he cares for you.